Welcome to VDG Sports. I am your host, Douglas Gregory. I have no problem with football instituting some kind of cap on spending, some kind of cap on team spending mad and out of control that correlates or corresponds with financial fair play. I have no issue with that. If they were to do that, fine, so what? If they don't do it, fine, so what? But what irks and rubs me the wrong way, what I won't or will not appreciate, if a league instituted on only their teams within that league, while other leagues can spin mad and spin crazy, that's where the competition balance goes haywire. That's when the competition balance is no more. One league can spin out of control and whatever they want, but another league is capped because that league wants to cap it. Nah. That should not be an idea. That shouldn't be brought up in conversations with smart people who claim to be multi-millionaires, let alone billionaires. That is the conversation that you have at the pub with your best mate, telling him or her that, hey, I'm gonna do it. Watch this. Hold my pint. And we know how those conversations go. We know what usually ends up with that. I definitely wouldn't expect this coming from the geniuses, the smart people, because when you make that type of money, or when you get in that type of code, billionaire code that is, it's because you've made smart decisions. It's because you stepped on the back of others to get to the top. Regardless, you about being the best. You about being on top. You about doing whatever it takes to come out as a winner, as a champion, as the one. But instituting a cap when other leagues, league-wise, worldwide, doesn't have this same cap limit, you're just tying your hands behind your back and going into a fight and say, hey, punch me. Hey, punch me. How you gonna fight back? You gonna do jump kicks all day? It's possible. It can happen. But you ain't winning much. You ain't winning much. And just because you spin mad, just because you spin like crazy, don't necessarily mean you will win. More likely to win, yeah, sure, but in tournaments, not so much. In tournaments against others who can spin or have an actual team built or set aside, nah. It takes more than that. It takes more than just bringing in a bunch of mercenaries to win. It takes more than just paying the highest wages, paying the highest salaries and all that to win. It's got to be properly managed. It's got to be structured. There's got to be a directive from the top down, all on the same page. And that isn't necessarily something that happens all the time. It's not. It is not. So just tying your hands behind your back, making it so that you implemented a salary cap because you want to be a non-spender, or you want to make sure the league lasts, or for whatever kooky idea that came in your head to suggest that this needs to happen, take it out, let it go, and be like everyone else. If anything, let financial fair play get some teeth. If anything, let financial fair play showcase and highlight what they're actually doing and how they come up with the metrics and how they come up with the determination whether or not a team can or cannot spend. Let them do their jobs instead of creating something specifically for your league. Then again, you can always reform financial fair play, because we all know that they don't really do nothing. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fix that before you go fixing something that isn't broken. Free advice. Free advice.